You know, I've been watching some Game of Thrones, so a little bit more violent. Oh, God. Hey everybody, welcome back to Gluten Free Crumbly. I'm TR Crumbly, and today we are going to be making a gluten-free cookies and cream ice cream cheesecake. Try to say that 5 times fast. Gluten-free cookies and cream cheesecake. Crap. Gluten-free cookies and cream ice cream cheesecake. Gluten-free cookies and cream ice cream cheesecake. Gluten-free cookies and cream ice cream cheesecake. Gluten-free cooking. Words are hard, people. And the best part about this dessert, other than the fact that it's cookies and cream and a frozen dairy delicious surprise for my mouth every single time I have it, I really love that this recipe is a no-bake recipe. All you need is a microwave in order to melt the butter, but you don't need to have an oven, and it's, you know, that makes it a little bit easier. So there are 3 parts to this ice cream cheesecake: the crust, the ice cream, and the cheesecake. So the first thing that we're going to make is the crust. You only need 3 ingredients for this. All you need are, do I count right? Some butter that's been melted in the microwave, some sugar, and some gluten-free chocolate sandwich cookies with the creamy stuff on the outside pulled out. So the first thing that you want to do for your crust is you want to crush your cookies. And you can do this whatever way you want. You can go ahead and put them all into a Ziploc bag and then use a rolling pin to gently crush them until they're nice and finely crushed. Or you can use a food processor, or, you know, you could use something slightly more fun. And, you know, I've been watching some Game of Thrones, so a little bit more violent. Oh, that sounded like a better idea in my head. Now, once you've crushed your cookies, what you want to do is you want to add them into a small mixing bowl along with a melted stick of butter and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Mix those together and then pour those into a prepared springform pan where it has a parchment paper on the bottom of the pan, and pour that out into the pan and just make a nice flat crust on the bottom. And then you can just go ahead and set that aside, and we'll move on to the next step, which is making the ice cream. And this is a really simple ice cream base that I like to make. It's only got a couple ingredients. It's got heavy cream, milk, sugar, some vanilla, and then we're going to go ahead and add some crushed cookies into it after it's pretty much done, and we'll get a nice, fun, delicious homemade cookies and cream ice cream. Now for our ice cream base, we are going to go ahead and add 1 pint of heavy cream, which is a pretty straightforward step if you don't splash it absolutely everywhere. 1 cup of 2% milk, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then after that, what we're going to do is we are going to mix it all up together until everything is combined well together. Now that my ice cream base is all well mixed together, we're going to go ahead and turn on the ice cream maker. Carefully pour it in. Yes. And we're going to let this churn for about 30 minutes until we've got some ice cream! So our ice cream is all happy and done and super delicious. So we're going to go ahead and scoop it directly into our springform pan. And this is going to be the bottom layer of our ice cream cheesecake. And I am really super freaking excited for this. I kind of just want to eat it all right now. And I mean, I feel like that would probably be a bad idea because I kind of need to finish the rest of the cake, but then again, freaking delicious, beautiful homemade ice cream. And the last thing we're going to do is that we are going to make our cheesecake topping to our ice cream cheesecake. And what I'm going to do is I'm taking 8 ounces or 1 cup of Italian mascarpone cheese, which kind of think of it as like an Italian cream cheese. I really love it. It's a little bit sweeter than our like American cream cheese, and I think it goes really well with this recipe if I can get the rest of this cheese off of my spoon. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 2/3 of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to add 2/3 of heavy whipping cream into the cheese. And once we've got that done, we're going to add just a teaspoon of vanilla And we're gonna whip that all together until we have a nice fluffy topping for our ice cream cheesecake. And one more thing, I kind of forgot to mention that you also need to add in a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar into your whipped topping in order to make it just a little bit sweeter to balance out some of the tang. And once your whipped topping is done, what you want to do is you just want to take it and scoop it out on top of your ice cream cake. And we're going to just go ahead and make it all nice and smooth on top. And then we're going to throw this into the freezer, probably for a good 2 hours, so that the ice cream cake has a little bit of time to settle and harden up a bit. And then we will be ready to serve. So I'm super excited to eat this cake. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video really quickly before it all turns into a puddle of cream. So I made this recipe for the hashtag Made It With Milk Food and Wine Conference Contest. It is a contest where you have to use a cup of milk and a cup of another dairy product as part of an original recipe. And the fun part with it is that the grand prize winner gets to have a free ticket to the Food and Wine Conference. And so if you would like to make it to the Food and Wine Conference but are a little bit afraid of the cost of it, then go ahead and feel free to enter this challenge. I'll have a link on the video somewhere around here, and I'll also have a link in the description below. Also, if you don't want to go and make a contest recipe for it, you can also use the code Gluten-Free Crumbly in order to save money when you register for the Food and Wine Conference this year. I will also include a reference to the code here, and it'll also be in the description below with a link to the registration webpage. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe. I will see you guys sometime next week. Bye! Oh, also, do the whole click the like button and subscribe, because, I mean, I'm sure you guys want to have more and more videos where you just get to watch me eat. I hope you guys have lots of fun watching this video. I'm eating like a pig, but you know, I really don't care. See you guys later, bye!